Welcome back. If you've ever been in an accident, you know how overwhelming the aftermath can be. Medical bills, insurance calls, and not knowing what to do next. If you need a personal injury attorney in New Haven County, D'Amico Law LLC is here to help. Joining us live with what you need to know to protect your rights and pursue fair compensation is attorney and owner Mike D'Amico. Mike, tell us about D'Amico Law and your journey to getting to where you are today. You started your firm at just 29. You landed your first seven-figure case by 30. What drove you to take that leap so early on?
Sure. So starting a firm at 29 is very uncommon, but essentially I wanted to have more control over the types of cases that I brought in and the volume of cases that I brought in. I think a major flaw with the typical personal injury model is that it's volume-based rather than client-based, and I wanted to create a firm where the client comes first. I wanted to create a firm where each client is given a sufficient amount of time and energy so that they feel comfortable throughout the entire process.
I love that. You actually have a pre-med background. How does that give you an advantage when you're handling these kinds of cases?
Sure. So, I'm dealing with injuries and I'm dealing with doctors. So sometimes I have to depose insurance doctors, and it's very helpful to have the background that I do when going through the various different injuries. In fact, the truth is I'll always be a little bit of a science nerd deep down. If you look at my logo, I actually selected it because of my science background. It's something called a benzene ring. It's a hexagonal planar hydrocarbon with alternating double bonds, which I understand probably sounds like gibberish, but what's important to understand about that is it's one of the most stable compounds in the entire universe. And the reason why I chose it is because I like to think I embody the qualities and the characteristics of that compound. Whatever comes my way, whatever you throw at me, I'm not going to break.
Last but not least, people get to speak to you directly. It's a client with you on basis kind of thing. How was that, put you apart from others?
Well, I think client communication is very important. Part of a case is, handling the case itself, the law, but I just want my clients to feel very comfortable and really well informed throughout the entire process. So, if you hire me, when you call to ask a question, you're going to get a call back from me, and I'm going to make sure you understand where we're at in the case and where we need to go.
You also have this think out of the box kind of thought process. Explain that a little bit more to me.
Well, I'm a personal injury lawyer, but I really like to think of myself more as an insurance lawyer. So I have a really good understanding of the laws of insurance bad faith, which is through the common law, through the courts, and then also the Connecticut Unfair Insurance Practices Act, which is statutory. So by having an understanding of those laws, I can sometimes leverage the insurance companies into making increased offers because they face additional consequences and penalties.
That's great. I love that. Thank you so much for joining us here and telling us more.